Alright, let the parade of heartfelt metaphors begin. Rule 1. Don't make eye contact with the guy in the beret. Rule 2. Always clap, even if you don't get it. It's just a night of poems. Just words. Nothing to unravel me.
You're early. That's suspicious.
I like to arrive before the poets start doing warm-up breaths and rearranging their trauma in alphabetical order.
Wise. Nothing like a 6-minute poem about moss to remind you life is fleeting.
You say that like it didn't happen last month.
It did. And it rhymed. Badly.
It feels different tonight.
That's because everyone's waiting for something they haven't admitted to yet.
Yeah, some nights just carry something with them. You don't always know what, but you feel it.
Poetry nights are weird like that. The air thickens. People act brave with their words, hoping no one notices their hands shaking under the table.
Or that they brought 3 backup poems and still pretend they're just here to listen.
Fake modesty is a local art form.
Do you get to know what that is?
Lavender mocha, cinnamon rim, tastes like nostalgia and delayed closure.
So basically the entire crowd tonight.
Exactly. Stay sharp, snap loud, and try not to fall for anyone mid-stanza. It never ends well.
No premises.
By the way, tonight's drink special? All beverages are half off for anyone who speaks in metaphor or has unresolved emotional baggage.
So everyone in this building.
Exactly. It's practically theft at this point.
What about people who pretend to be fine but are actually emotionally constipated?
Full discount. Bonus points if they flinch when someone says, vulnerability.
Then he may owe you a tip and a therapy copay.
We accept major credit cards, artistic breakthroughs, and awkward eye contact at checkout.
You're the only person I know who runs a coffee shop like a spiritual trapdoor.
What can I say? People come in for caffeine. They leave with questions.
Alright, I guess it's time to be brave.
Please tell me you're about to order something dramatic. Something with unnecessary foam.
I'll take a chai latte, extra hot, oat milk, light cinnamon.
Oh, bold. That's the, I've been through stuff but I'm healing, combo.
Yeah, well, it's either that or a flat white with trust issues.
We're out of trust issues. Someone ordered 6 of them to go during open mic rehearsal.
Figures, and I'll take one of those almond croissants too.
Kwasong says, I pretend not to care but I absolutely cry during slow piano music.
I don't cry, I just get unexpectedly watery eyes near emotionally loaded chords.
You're among friends here. Anything else? A side of poetic self-discovery? A napkin for your emotional crumbs?
Surprise me, just don't put lavender in it, or your weird dad is disguised as garnish.
Too late. I already infused the air with unsolicited insight. Alright, oat milk chai, emotional baggage optional. Kwasong warmed, slightly flaky, like half the audience tonight.
You write this stuff down or just free associate based on people's tension?
It's a gift. We'll call you when your order's ready.
Great, that gives me time to emotionally prepare for being called by name in front of a crowd.
If you want, I can call you something more mysterious, like bittersweet with a splash of denial.
Tempting, but let's stick with Lizzie. Less dramatic, fewer syllables.
You look great. Understated, but like you've got something important to say, even if you don't.
That's the goal. Mysterious and unread.
Like a poem?
Like the last page of a book no one noticed was missing. I didn't think I'd actually go.
So, why now?
Because something's been tugging at me lately. Like, I'm supposed to hear something tonight. Or maybe say something. I don't know.
Maybe both. Maybe the night's been waiting on you too.
I'm not expecting anything. I just want to show up. Like maybe the rest will figure itself out.
You're already doing better than most people.
Says the woman who eats dessert before dinner and calls it balance.
Exactly. Life's about knowing your timing. You sure you're good?
I think I'm open. Not for anything in particular, just open.
You know, I've always admired how you do this.
Do what?
Show up to places like this. Open-hearted, no script, just willing to be seen.
You make it sound heroic. I mostly just put on clean clothes and hope for the best.
Yeah, but it's more than that. You feel things out loud. I dodge that stuff like it's a dodgeball tournament.
You're just selective with your energy. That's not a bad thing.
Maybe. But tonight, going out there, standing in a room full of strangers, letting words hit the air like they matter, that's not small. And even if no one else says it, I think it's something worth being proud of.
Thank you.
To bravery, from the comfort of my couch.
And to showing up, even when you're not sure what you're walking into.
Let me know how it goes. Or don't. I'll be here either way, probably elbows deep in kettle corn.
I'll send you a metaphor if anything profound happens.
Only if it rhymes.
Green tea for lingering doubt. Please don't overthink it. Just come get your cup.
Hey, I saved you one.
Latte for unfinished business. Come claim your foam before it deflates like your emotional boundaries. Chamomile tea for, honestly just here for the vibe. Come on down, mystery poet.
Still the best part of poetry night.
She's got the energy of a game show host and a therapist in one.
Minus the coach, plus espresso.
Do you ever wonder why places like this feel so honest?
Because no one's pretending they're not carrying something.
Or maybe everyone's just tired of pretending, period.
Oat milk latte for, processing things in public. You know who you are.
You nervu.
Not yet, but I think that's coming.
Then you're in the right place. Everyone here is one sentence away from unraveling, in a good way.
That's comforting, in a completely chaotic kind of way.
Coconut matcha for, not over it yet. If you're too emotionally paralyzed to pick it up, blink twice, we'll bring it to your table.
Here's to poetry night, where caffeine meets catharsis.
And where nobody leaves exactly the same.
Cold brew for, I swear this isn't about my ex. Your denial is ready at the counter.
That one might be for me. I did that a musician 11.
Did he write you a song?
Worse, a spoken word piece with interpretive movement.
Oh no.
A rhyme, inevitable, with regrettable. I left during intermission. You know, when I first started coming to this, I thought poetry night was about being heard.
Isn't it?
Sure, but now I think it's more about listening. People don't always need applause. Sometimes they just need silence that doesn't feel like judgment.
That's the kind of silence I've been trying to learn.
Double espresso for, trying to forgive my father. Step into your healing.
And there it is, emotional roulette, shot by shot.
You ever want to get up there?
No, but I think about it more than I admit.
Maybe that's the first step.
What? Admitting the thought?
No, sitting still long enough to wonder if your voice belongs in the air too.
Matcha with oat milk for, therapist said I should try this. You're right on schedule.
This place is a mess. In the best way.
Exactly. Nobody's performing perfection. Just expression.
Maybe that's the real poem.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Hot chocolate for, still healing, but holding it together. You're doing great, sweetie.
That one better have whipped cream. You earned that level of honesty.
You ever wonder what your drink order says about you?
Every day. Today I ordered a chai without milk, which clearly means I'm emotionally complex and too stubborn for dairy.
Mine probably says, approachable, but overthinks greetings.
Accurate. You rewrite and your hi to me mid-text before.
Because hey felt too enthusiastic and hi felt like I hated you.
It's a fine line between friendly and emotionally unavailable.
I think the scariest thing about sharing your words out loud is not the fear of them falling flat. It's the fear someone will understand them too well.
Like they'll see too much.
Exactly. And then you can't take it back. They've seen a page of you weren't sure you wanted read.
But maybe those are the pages people remember the most.
Or the ones that remind them of their own.
Decaf latte for, making peace one poem at a time. You're allowed to be gentle.
She's on a roll tonight.
It's like she's hosting a group therapy session with foam art.
That's her secret weapon. People come here for caffeine and leave with existential clarity.
And you? What are you here for?
To witness something honest. And maybe, to be near someone brave enough to try.
Chamomile tea for, still afraid of being seen but showing up anyway. You're the real MVP.
I think that one might be you.
Maybe it's both of us.
Good evening, beautiful weirdos and emotionally overcaffeinated creatives. Welcome to Portrait Night, where the espresso is strong, the feelings are louder than the mic, and someone, inevitably, will cry by round 2. Whether you came to speak, to listen, or to pretend you just wandered in looking for decaf, we're glad you're here. This isn't just about poems or performances. It's about showing up, messy, unsure, still figuring it out. Which, let's be real, describes all of us. So sip your bravery, hold your metaphors gently, and remember, if your voice shakes, it just means your truth showed up too. We'll kick things off in just a minute. First up tonight is someone who signed up with only a first name and an alarming amount of all caps letters. But before that, breathe. You're safe here, you're seen, and yes, snapping is always encouraged. Give it up, snaps, claps, soul stares, for Darcy.
That's a lot of cologne for someone pretending he's just stepping out.
I spritzed once.
Your once is currently trying to enter my apartment through the walls.
Lizzie invited me. Some poetry thing.
Are you the poem?
Definitely not.
Then why go?
I don't know. I told her yes, and ever since something's been tugging at me. Like maybe I'm supposed to be there. Not for the poems. Just something.
A vibe thing, or fate, or allergies. Hard to tell these days.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, go let some poet break your heart with metaphors and overused nature imagery.
I'll send you a live update when someone rhymes ache with lake.
If someone brings up the moon, just leave.
Fair.
Don't overthink whatever it is. Just let it happen.
Trying to.
Black Coffee wrote a poem on the way here and might actually read it. You've got 5 seconds before I drink it myself.
Hey, you made it. Come sit. Good evening and welcome back to QuickTune Gallery News, where we break down the latest chapter from life in a transit and spotlight the moments that linger long after the credits roll. I'm Victoria.
And I'm Paul. Tonight, we're talking about episode 10, the season finale titled Where the Words Land. A night of poetry, quiet courage, and a moment we've all been waiting for.
Let's get into it.
The episode opens with Lizzie, solo but steady, arriving early at the cafe for poetry night. She trades sharp jabs and soft truths with Concordia, the barista who's part caffeine dealer, part emotional compass. Their back and forth sets the tone, clever, calm, and deeply human.
Across town, Carla is getting ready, more emotionally than physically. With Jessica, she shares that something's pulling her toward the night. She's not chasing anyone or anything, just showing up, heart first. And that's no small thing.
When Carla walks into the cafe, it's Lizzie who waves her over. What follows is a quiet, poetic conversation between two women who understand that honesty sometimes needs metaphors and caffeine. They laugh, reflect, and remind us that showing up can be the bravest act of all.
And then, Scott, running late, stopped in the hallway by his neighbor Rochelle. He admits he's not sure why he's going, but something inside him says he should. And when he finally walks through the cafe door, everything stills.
He sees Carla. She sees him. No words exchanged. Just a look. A quiet connection, rekindled without warning. It's the kind of moment that doesn't need explaining. It just lands.
Season 1 began with strangers meeting on a train platform. It ends with that same spark returning in a room full of voices and verse.
No grand declarations. No rehearsed lines. Just the shared silence between two people who remember something real.
That's it for episode 10. And what a way to close the season.
If you've been following life in a transit from the start, thank you. And if this is your first time tuning in, trust us, this is only the beginning.
We'll see you next time, right here on QuickTune Gallery News. Until then, keep watching, keep wondering, and keep showing up.